All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another Follow Along Friday video. My name's Kayla and I am here with Broken Compass Creations. So today's video is I'm going to talk about some of my favorite and most useful paint items, paint products, art products that I use every single day in case any of you are maybe purchasing some of the kits, just want to be painting in the pastime because of where we're at right now. So I'm going to talk about some of those things and hopefully you learn some stuff. Um, Say hi if you're on right now, so I can say hi to you. And please sprinkle the love on this video. So if you just like and share with your friends, it really helps me get out there and see some new people. So I'm gonna start with my paint. My favorite kind of paint to use. So my favorite brand of paint is the Deco Art Americana. And I just really like it. It's just high quality. It has good coverage. They have a ton of colors, which is amazing. And yeah, it's just one of my favorites. You can get this at any like craft store, so Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, anything like that. And they also have an actual website you can buy off the website too if you want to do that. But um, I mean, I guess it depends on if your Hobby Lobby's open or what day you go in because they just had a huge sale. I don't know if it's still going on, but I think it was like 50% all off all paint, and yeah, things really ran out quickly. But it's a good time. Hi, Grandmama. It's a good time to purchase paint when they're on sale like that. So that's my favorite, just very quality. But the other brand that I use sometimes as well is the Apple Barrel brand, and you can get this at Walmart, I believe. So I don't know. Last time I tried to get paint at Walmart several weeks ago, there was nothing there. So I don't know if things have changed, but when there is paint there, or Amazon, I'm sure. I think Amazon has both of these. Amazon has everything. But this is another one of my favorite types of paint to use. So the Apple Barrel and the Deco Art. And these are the paints that I put in my art kit. I think the two art kits that I'm doing this week only have the Deco Art, but these are the ones I provide because they're my favorite. Next, I have this graphite paper. So I don't know if you know what graphite paper is or why people would use it, but it is super. I use it every single day for what I do. Basically, all you have to do is if you have like a canvas or a wooden sign, obviously I do wooden signs, you lay that down first and then you lay the graphite paper on top, so you put the shiny side down, and then you can trace anything you want onto the wood. So I do that a lot for if sometimes I purchase templates, so there are times when I just make stuff up myself, and then sometimes I actually purchase a template. So if there's a lot of like flowers and wording, anything, you can trace it on, and then when you lift it up, you can just have all the lines there, and then you're just kind of painting where it needs to be painted. So it's super helpful, and I use it all the time for lettering, solely because I'm really bad at like spacing stuff out. So for me to just freehand it on the board makes me very nervous. So I like to practice my lettering beforehand on a piece of paper, and then I'll use that paper, put it on top of this graphite paper, and then trace over it on the wood, and then I'll fill it in. So that helps me with just making sure it's in the right spot and it looks like I want it to look. So you don't have to have graphite paper in order to trace something onto a canvas or a wood piece or whatnot. It's just very helpful if you do it a lot. So, and this isn't like super expensive or anything. I got mine off Amazon. So if it's something that you're like, I really want to be creative right now, I'm bored, I can't get out, or I don't know what to do with my kids, you could easily like use get something off the internet, print it off, and then trace something onto a canvas and have your kids paint it with this. So in my art kits, I am not providing this graphite paper. However, you don't necessarily need this to be able to trace it, and I will teach you. Next week I'm going to do a live painting of my watermelon, and I will teach you how to, little tricks of the trade of how to get that I use the welcome word, how to get the welcome word onto this watermelon. I'm like not thinking today. So you don't have to have the graphite paper. It just makes it a little bit easier, but there are other ways to do it. The other thing, what else do I have? Paint pens. So I use paint pens a lot, y'all, because I do a lot of wording, and wording can definitely be done with a paintbrush, and there are people out there who feel more comfortable with a paintbrush than a pen. I'm not one of those people. I like paint pens a lot. So these are the type of paint pens that are my favorite. They're the Posca, the Uni Posca paint pens. And they come in different sizes. So there's like a really thick size, there's this medium size, and then there's the skinny size. And you can also get them in colors as well. I have white, black, and I have some different colored ones too. But these I use mostly for lettering. And it just, I just feel more comfortable like on the board with it rather than a paintbrush. But again, it's not something you necessarily need, but I do think it's really helpful, especially when I'm doing like cursive and stuff like that, when things, some parts are thicker and some parts are really skinny. These can be really helpful. You can, sometimes I do just use a paintbrush, and I will say for this word that I do, because a paint pen, I got them off Amazon, and they're, I feel like for $5 it was like $20, $25. I can't remember. I mean, it's not like crazy expensive, but to put them in every art kit would be a lot. But when I have really thick letters like this, when you trace it on, when you're able to transfer it onto the wood piece, it's really easy to just fill it in. So using just the paintbrush for this is not going to be too difficult. You're just kind of filling in the lines. But when you have really specific cursive and stuff like that, the paint pen can be really helpful. So that's another one of my go-tos that I use all the time. Another thing that I use are these paint brushes. So I got these at Dollar Tree. I think there's like one smaller and one bigger than this that I got at Dollar Tree. And this is what I use to distress pieces. So I don't know if people necessarily know what I mean by distressed, but you know what, let me show you. But, so I did this, I posted this piece yesterday, and I don't know if you can really tell on there, but I put just a little bit of like pink and teal on here, on the white, on top of the white, and it just gives it a little texture, and I think it just, I don't know, I like the look of it. I like the little distressed texture. You might not be able to see it in the camera because it probably just looks white, but it really just adds something to it, and so it also can help make things like look rustic or something, you know, you just kind of tap it on. So I just dip it in a little paint, and I don't even know, I told my mom, I was like, I don't know what people even use this for in real life. Like, it's a horrible paintbrush. My mom said it's like a chip brush or something. I don't know what that means. But if you dip it in some paint and then dab some off, and then you can just do big lines across something, it adds just this like rustic look. So I'm kind of into the rustic, messy type thing. So yeah, this is what I use. Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I think I might have gotten it at Dollar General, but I'm sure they're at both. So yeah, and then lastly, baby wipes. I use baby wipes for everything with painting. These are a lifesaver because if you mess up, you just take a baby wipe and you can wipe it off and it'll come off. Or I mean, a lot of times, you know, things happen and you drip paint on something, or, you know, you have paint on your hand and you get it on your door hanger and it's like, no, I just got black on my, you know, yellow door hanger. What am I going to do? Baby wipes. They help you out a lot. So I love those. And I just get them off Amazon. I bought like a whole box of both, just the cheapest ones I could find. So yeah, those are really, really helpful for painting. So those are the 5 things I use every single day when I'm painting. Just thinking about, you know, if you're trying to get into painting or you just want to be creative, these are some helpful hacks and things that I love to use. Hi, Aunt Leslie. Thank you. Love the baby wipes. Yes, they're so helpful. Also, I clean my hands. I'm such a messy painter, so I clean my hands with them sometimes too. All right, so those are some of my favorite painting stuff, but I also wanted to touch on a couple other things while I'm on here today. Like I said, I have the 2 art kits that are on sale. Today is the last day to buy these art kits. So this is the bigger, kind of like adult art kit, is this watermelon slice, and comes with everything you need to create this, even the word, which is super cool. And I'm going to be painting this live next week. So for my Facebook Live next Friday is going to be me painting this. So that should be interesting because I've never painted live before. So if you want to see how I, do with that, come join me. And then the other one, dropping things over here, is the patriotic kite. So this is a lot smaller. Would be perfect for like a kid's project, or if you just want to. My grandma said she wanted to put it like on a shelf somewhere because it's just a little smaller. So these kind of smaller pieces could be great, like shelf sitters or something like that. So those are the 2 kits that I'm offering this week. So if you want to get your orders in, go ahead and message me today because today's the last day, so you have till midnight, and then I will be delivering them next week. So I am going to be coming out with some more paint kits in June. So if these, you're not interested in them, or you're just kind of like, I don't know yet, thinking about it, I have some more coming out in June with some different designs. So maybe one of those will be interesting to you. And then lastly, you guys, Father's Day is coming up very quickly. I think it's June 21st. So it's like a month away. So I, of course, welcome custom orders. I've had a lot of custom orders, and it's been really fun. This one was a custom order I posted yesterday, and it's for someone's business, and it's so cute. I'm like obsessed. I could totally see this in like a boutique or something. So custom orders are always welcome. But I did make 2 like Father's Day type pieces that I'm gonna do pre-orders for. Pre-orders meaning you can order from today until June 5th, and you will be guaranteed to have them by Father's Day. So these are just 2 of the things that I made that I thought would be really cute as gifts, and you can still customize them if you want to. So one of these is this tie, this number 1 dad tie. So this could be customized if you wanted to use different colors, or if you wanted to say something else. I could put like Happy Father's Day or World's Greatest Dad or whatever you want to put on it. I could customize this. But this is one of the Father's Day designs that you can pre-order from me, and if you order by June 5th, then you would for sure get it by Father's Day. And the other one is this Daddy Shark with the I love you and the doo-doo-doos. So really cute little Father's Day gifts. Again, if you order from today until June 5th, I can have them to you by Father's Day. So I'm taking pre-orders for them. And yes, both of these are $30, including shipping. So everything I put on my website, I put the shipping into the price, just because it was kind of the easiest way to do it for the website I was using. But if you're someone who's local, I do have a local code that I've been trying to give people if I know they're going to be ordering from me. So if you want to order one of these and you're local, send me a message and I will make sure you have the code. So if you're local and I'm just delivering them, then they'd be $25. So if I have to ship them, then they'll be $30. So all of the dimensions and all the descriptions and stuff is on the website. They're up there. But I think they would be really cute for Father's Day if you want to gift them. Or, of course, any custom design that people have, I'd be happy to do as well. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me for another Follow Along Friday video. Like I said, I'll be here next week live painting. So that'll be super different. I'm going to do it in the evening, so I'm sure you'll see my posts about it. But I hope everyone has a fantastic week. And please be sure to sprinkle the love for me. And I will see you guys next Friday.